with another video. I say I'm back with another video. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Yes, I said subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. It's free. Do it for me. I'm back with another video. Let's get into it. The head of Georgia PD Council gang unit reportedly said his office is preparing to defend against a potential 4PF RICO case, in which he also expects Lil Baby and others to be indicted and charged, according to the journalist George Chidi, who predicted the YSL RICO. Get in the comments and let me know, do y'all remember when the YSL RICO first happened and the DA RICO list was leaked of all the gangs they was gonna indict, and 4PF was on that list? Now, this is not the first time 4PF might be indicted made the news, but I guess if the DA keep bringing them up in court, sadly, we may eventually see it happen. And Lil Baby kind of hinted on the interview, that's basically why he changed his label from 4PF to Can't Be F with Records.
Of course, 4 Packers 4 had to come to an end. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. When you say of course, I mean, why you say of course?
Because of all the shit that be going on and shit. And I had to start learning that, like, other people actions I could be held accountable for.
Right.
I ain't know all that at first. You know what I'm saying? I never would have went that route, but I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Now that I know, I'd be a fool to just keep the same thing going. You know what I'm saying? They trying to make something out of something that it ain't.
Right.
Like, if I got any kind of control, hey, we gonna switch that whole thing up. It ain't even just about the police, it's just period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never was supposed to make my label something that I talk about. Because who I am, even like now, the young guys, when I meet them and new artists who gonna start their own label, tell them, hey, start your label with something that don't got nothing to do with nothing or nobody but your artist. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nobody ain't tell me that. I ain't know nothing about that. I ain't really understand it. So now I'm telling them, like, hey, if you gonna start your label, don't call your label the same thing you call your crew or, your homeboys who grew up together. Y'all don't do that. Cause the way they trying to set it up as a system, they gonna try to use it as a game. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it's really to like target. And there's some people who do act as gangs. Mm-hmm. So I get it, but that ain't everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's not the worst part. According to Infamous Sylvia, a YouTuber that covered the YSL trial, said Vivarito is on a stand and we are listening to wiretap calls, and someone mentioned that Lil Baby had tickets on some people's head. Now, listen, this can be he say, she say, but if this person is in Lil Baby's circle, it might hold some weight in court. But I do want to say this also, man. Y'all gonna learn. I thought y'all already learned, but y'all gonna learn about talking on these phones, man. Last time PD spoke on Lil Baby, him and his lawyer spoke out. Let's see if they say something about this. But let's check out this news clip on the last situation Lil Baby had with Atlanta PD.
Mont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang violence ultimately took his life. Gang violence that was orchestrated by adults in our city. And cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been. And in the subsequent days, we saw homicides and shootings, and ultimately the deaths of 2 children as a result of his cowardly actions. And you know who you are. And I tell you that this team will work relentlessly to hold you and the persons that you are affiliated with responsible for those actions.
Like 2 or 3 years ago, DJ Academics went live and said a close friend of his that's in law enforcement told him that 4PF will have a RICO soon. A lot of people thought DJ Academics was tripping, but he might have been right once again.
I've heard 2 of them. Like, I've heard the 2 of them. They're like, yo, these are going first, then these are going first. I've heard the names. And I don't know if I should say it. Again, I got nothing to do with no investigation for nothing, whatever, but these are top rappers. Well, one's a top rapper. The other one, if you know who the obvious name is, they're in Atlanta. They go by 3 3 letters.
If you know who the obvious name is, they're in Atlanta. They go by three letters.
They've been popping. One of the top, I would say, 3 rappers in the game. Baby, please don't mess with me. No, shit like that. But nigga, I'm just keeping on it. Nigga, I heard that they were looking at 4PF and some other gang that, baby, please don't mess with me. No, shit like that. But nigga, I'm just keeping on it. Nigga, I heard that they were looking at 4PF and some other gang that, I don't know. But anyway, I don't know. Nigga, that's what I was told.
Now, like I told y'all, this is not the first time that it been rumored that 4PF have a RICO coming. 2 years ago, when it was mentioned before, shortly after DJ Academic came out and said that his close friend told him it will be a RICO. Yeah, like shortly after that, it came out that 4PF might get a RICO. And Lil Baby took to his Twitter and said, I'm trying to start an investment group for the young black millionaires. We can run the world if we play it right. And one of his fans commented and said, man, you better be on the lookout for that RICO everybody keep talking about. And Lil Baby responded and said, only God can judge me. I did a video on this, and my video is from 2 years ago. And I'm gonna say the same thing that I said in my video. Lil Baby, you right. Only God can judge you. But that judge and that jury, they could damn sure give you some time if they feel like you guilty. Y'all get in the comments, man, and tell me what you think about this situation. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. It's free. Do it for me. Hey, do me a favor. Look down right there to the bottom left and hit that like button for me. Hit that like button right there. I appreciate it. Now continue watching. Promo alert if you need promo. DM me on Instagram at music101CEO. $30 for 1 promo video on my YouTube. $50 for 3 promo videos on my YouTube. $70 for 6 promo videos on my YouTube. And $130 for 12 promo videos on my YouTube channel. Make sure y'all tap in and get that promo if you want to win. Charleston White, Brick Baby, again, loose cannon comes to about 18
5 step, I'm the leader of this 8 shit.